Changsha. Seeing Changsha. Linking the world.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to Talk Changsha. I'm Zijing. We're going to tell Mr. Pierre Zhu as our guest today. He's Vice President of Seeing Changsha and also said Deputy Director of CCP at Changsha. Hello, Pierre.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Today is the third issue about Talk Changsha. Can we talk about the Seeing's footprints to the world?
Yes.
As far as I know, Seeing Biotech has been preparing to healthcare in the world with global footprints and got positive feedback from different countries, regions, and markets. Can you share something for us?
Of course, with pleasure. Since the foundation, Seeing always dedicates itself to innovation and considers go global as core strategy. Throughout these years, we always try to evolve with innovation, with the global economical, healthcare, and cultural needs in different countries. The most important of all is to stick to globalization, which is our core strategy.
Yes, community is very important, especially when environment keeps changing, challenges coexist with opportunities. And then let's talk about you. I know you speak French, English, and Italian, and you lived in different countries, have rich experiences in work and education overseas. Can you talk about your story?
Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, I have a little bit of global experiences. I have worked 2 years in Africa, got my MBA for 2 years in France, and worked and lived 4 years in Canada.
Interesting experience indeed. Very good.
I work now as a head of the international business for Seeing, and all these years I enjoyed working with business partners from all over the world. I consider myself as a global citizen. I value very much this cultural baggage.
I can imagine different needs, different standards, solutions in different countries. And their cultures are different one from another. But I also think there are many similarities in part of the world. All of them have good health care, better life, and dreams for happiness. Solo developing countries and developed countries are similar or general.
Yes, indeed. We all want a healthy life, and this is where we can contribute as a company. I have traveled in different countries. I have seen different levels of efforts in healthcare, some more effective than others.
Yes, by working together, we develop. Let's back again. You are from Shanghai, and how do you think of Changsha as a city?
I think Changsha is a great city. My wife is from Hunan, so I need to be very careful with my messages here. I think Hunan people are very straightforward, very welcoming, very open-minded. Hunan as a province influenced China for at least 200 years. If you don't understand Hunan, you don't understand China. Changsha as the capital city of Hunan province is very rich in human and natural resources, and also has a very good infrastructure and also traditions in heavy industries, in biotech, as well as new consumption economy. I think personally, second to none is the DNA of this city of Changsha.
Yes, I introduced this about Changsha's history, cultures, and the industries to Germany and Dutch companies and friends. And they're very interested for this city, and I'm proud of this city.
Excellent.
We were in other TV series entitled Changsha Dare to be Pioneer. We told two stories, export and import, to tell the markets and corporation shapers about Changsha's trade liberations and investment facilitation to the world. Of course, the international trade and investment has been greatly impacted by the pandemic for the past 3 years. And according to you, what are the similarities and the differences between the pandemic or COVID and the past ones? Actually, we move faster in the global scale right now, and better IT and the technologies. And the link between infectious disease to economy is closer.
Yes, there were many pandemics happened in the history of a human being so far, and there are many similarities. This one is different in the following points, according to me. First is the scale. Almost the majority of the human being on this planet has been infected already. Second is the speed of reaction of medical field, including diagnostics, vaccination, and medication. The modern science were very quick to come up with solutions. Third is the impact on the global economy. As you said, the modern economy is based on human interactions. And we have seen in different countries the negative impact of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Fourth is also improved in many areas and invented many new ways of doing business together. Online meetings, online trade shows, exhibitions, home office. I think there were problems, but also we tried to come up with science and technology, with new ways of doing business. So we were trying to adapt to it.
Yes, pandemic is not only pandemic. From the point of view of international trade, face-to-face communications, peer-to-peer validations became more difficult. They changed the traditional ways to businesses, but at the same time, generate some new ways. We have accepted working remotely, such as online meetings, broadcasts, cross-border, and e-businesses. There are always more solutions than problems.
I fully agree with this. At Sansure, we also adapt to the situation and evolve. In 2021, we participated online to the G20, which took place in Italy. In 2022, for the G20, B20 in Indonesia, I went there personally. And throughout all these years, we always participate physically to AACC, Medica, MedLab, JP Morgan Healthcare. We were maintaining a team more than 100 people traveling around the world to help countries fighting COVID. We also start to establish subsidiaries in the US, UK, France, Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand. And then we hired about 20 foreign Sansure colleagues. So we start to have foreign Sansurers. Even during the most difficult time, we try to keep up with work.
Yeah, globalization is very great. The pandemic taught us to live alone and respect others.
Exactly.
Healthcare as a topic, what is the position in today's world? It is more relevant than ever. If so, what's the reason?
Yeah, nowadays healthcare is a hot topic for international exchanges. Since a couple of years, China raised the concept of building a common community of health for humankind, which was well received by many countries. I do think China can bring a lot of solutions and experience to worldwide.
Yes, one planet, one home. The healthcare has become the public topic in the world as climate changes essential biotech as a company. What we've done so far to help export and cooperate in research China solutions to contribute to healthcare to worldwide?
Very good question. Thank you. To be honest, I think many countries benefited from China during COVID pandemic. Why? because China does have these tremendous manufacturing capabilities.
Yeah.
We are able to manufacture up to billions of tests, be it PCR or antigen, in no time.
Good.
Not so many countries in the world has such level of fast turnaround in R&D, the complete supply chain, and also the huge manufacturing capacities as China. We, Sensure, since 2020, exported our products to more than 160 countries. And right now, we are the leading solutions in Europe, Middle East, Africa, and Asia. We are also working with different countries to localize our R&D and manufacturing capabilities in their countries.
Sensure have a strong competitive advantage in the world.
Thank you.
Well, how does Sensure position itself, and how do you expand overseas? What is your strategy?
Since the very beginning of Sensure's foundation, we always wanted to contribute to healthcare worldwide by popularizing the gene technologies. And our founder, Dr. Dai, always says we need to leave the complications to ourselves and making the products easier to use and also more available, more applicable to our customers. This was why we got so popular since 2020 in many countries. For example, in France, our market share was 40%, 70% in Philippines, 40% in Thailand, 40% in Indonesia, 30% in UAE, 20% in Italy, and 20% in African countries.
Wow. I hope footprints about Sensure can step there, expanding the rest of the world, and not only 160 countries and regions.
Thank you.
Good products with great services and serious excellent solutions to consumers and markets. Well, what about your product is? What are your core competitive advantages?
Sensure offers a complete range of molecular diagnostics, starting from reagent, raw materials, quality controls, instrumentation, next generation sequencing, and we also have a third-party service lab. Our core strategy or core competitive advantage is innovation. We have a team of more than 800 people working in R&D. Even the virus is unknown. If we know the sequencing of a virus or bacteria, we can come up with a diagnostic solution telling exactly what it is in a number of days. This is how we were among the first batch of companies who got the NMPA approvals in 2020 for COVID.
Yeah, competitive advantages including R&D and others.
Right.
Well, how do you think the link between Changsha Spirit and the Sensure DNA through Sensure Biotech? What image does the world get from Changsha, and what's the feedback of the world as well?
Actually, Sensure is deeply rooted in Changsha, and in the Chinese name of Sensure, there is a character, Xiang, which means Hunan, actually.
Yeah, Xiang.
We want to contribute more to Changsha's global footprints, and our objective is to make Changsha proud.
I'm proud for your companion and Dr. Day and you.
Thank you.
Good stories about the company. Through global healthcare, Sensure brings Changsha Spirit, footprint, and products to the world. I hope more and more Funan companies and Changsha's products have good competitive advantage in the world. And I believe that Sensure's globalization can step faster with the city's globalization.
Thank you. We are committed to expand our global footprints, making Changsha proud.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thanks for watching. See you next day again. Bye.
Thank you.